Right, I'm there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Benoit Jericho here, and I have a very special guest alongside me all the way from OEW, ladies and gentlemen. I have the Scottish Warrior on with me once again. Ian, welcome back to the HWA. It's been too long, my friend.
Thank you for having me on.
No problem, no problem. So before we get going, if you could give us a little bit of a rundown of what you've been up to since the last time you graced the HWA with your presence.
Last time I was here, since I've been here, I've went on into Freedub. I have won the Internet Championship, not once but twice. I'm defending it this Saturday night in a 6-man multi-match that I asked for from the Mad franchise himself. I'm going to walk in there, I'm going to do what I do best, and that is retain in a match type that I seem to thrive in when the odds are against me. Quite frankly, in XCW, I am facing the Hangman this Saturday at Under the Dome 2. If you want to see me there, check it out in a 20-minute Pain for Pleasure match, which I'm fully prepared for. And in OEW, I am just waiting to find out if I have a Global Carnage Championship match against the Psycho Killer, Dylan Mason.
The Scottish Warrior versus Dylan Mason. That's a very intriguing matchup. Speaking of Dylan Mason, we have Dylan Mason as a special guest coming up Sunday on the EFED Broadcast Channel's panel podcast. So make sure you guys catch that. The panel hosted by Four Eyes of XVPW. We have James Black from the Blacklist, Drew Gessner from Worldwide Wrestling, and sort of their ringleader from over in New Breed, the creator of the EFED Broadcast Channel, MJ Jones out of New Breed. So, folks, you won't want to miss that. Stay tuned. And without further ado here, now that I have the show up and saved on our wall, let's get into the action. Ian, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go. Going to be a very interesting show tonight.
Who's this?
Talent participant. Wait, who?
Just walked in from... It looked familiar there, but I'm not exactly sure who that was.
Hold on, that looks like the American Outlaw.
It did kind of look like the Outlaw. What's he doing back in Freedom? Or HWA? I don't even know where I'm at right now.
Well, I don't know what he's doing, but I know that that's him that just walked backstage. But what is his agenda in HWA? I don't even know.
Sander Cool. Welcome, Sander. Sander is our East Coast champion as of last episode, picking up a win over John Awesome. Thank you for checking in, Sander Cool.
John Awesome is no slight, so congratulations, Sander, on defeating him last week. But right now, we've got our opening match coming up here.
Indeed, we've got Carmelo J. Stone here in the ring first, taking on Tyler Ace. Now, these two were in a three-way match last episode alongside the TV champion Consiglio, or Constanelli. I keep getting the two mixed up here, even though they are completely different personas. The names are similar. Tyler Ace and Johnston here were the two losers in that TV championship three-way. Let's see how they fare one-on-one. These two vying to see who gets to be the first to take on Constanelli in a one-on-one matchup for that TV title.
Tyler Ace is no slouch, and if anything, I would have him as the favorite going into this match, because we all know Tyler's work rate. We all know that he will grind to get what he wants. And J Stone, I've not seen too much of myself, so we'll see what happens. But here we go.
Tyler Ace was the odds-on favorite going in to the TV title match last episode. However, Constanelli wisely, sort of shades of Randy Orton, sort of picked his times exactly, very opportunistic, letting these two men beat the living daylights out of each other, and then came in and finished things off.
And a beautiful Hurricane Rana there by Tyler Ace.
Everything that Tyler Ace does is seemingly just flawless. Would you agree?
He's more breathtaking, but lateral press with the hook leg, only a 1 count, but Tyler Ace is one of those types of talent that you cannot sleep on in that ring, because everything he does is just breathless to him, as if it's just basic, you know? And there's a lovely powerbomb by Tyler Ace.
Indeed, here Jay Stone trying to take over things here. Here's a quick pin, but Ace not going to let that one slide. Kicks out rather quickly. Jay Stone right back on the attack. Very wise move from this rookie. Not letting Tyler Ace catch his breath here.
The main thing is here for Jay Stone here. He's earning these stripes against a guy who is really well versed in this game. He knows what he's doing. I'd say near enough a veteran in my opinion. And this is a step up in competition for Jay Stone. And if he can pull off this win right here tonight, it certainly puts him a long way up that ladder and a case to get a title shot. But a cover, and Jay Stone kicks out. Beautiful cover there by Tyler Ace.
Indeed, indeed, and now they continue their back and forth as Carmelo Jay Stone on the attack. Look at this, gorilla press, but no, Tyler Ace rolls him up in a quick pin. Great situational awareness there by Tyler Ace. And then here's a cutter, Ace for another pin. And a 2 count for Ace.
That is where Tyler Ace is absolutely deadly. He will string 2-3 moves together and then try put you away. So you do not want to let him build that momentum, because that's when he's at his most dangerous.
Now, Tyler Ace, he's out of the J.K. Ross camp. Are you very familiar with Ross?
I'm very familiar with him. He even tried to offer to manage me at one point in my career. I turned him down because I was... Sandra,
hold on, look at this. Tyler Ace perched on the top rope. Jay Stone down on the ground. Tyler Ace with a leg drop. Jay Stone got up just in time, so the leg barely grazed the back of Jay Stone. I think that move more hurt Tyler Ace than it did Jay Stone.
Yeah, definitely. But I just we have to look back at the beginning of the show. Why is the American Outlaw here? That's what intrigues me the most. Like, what is his plan? Is he going to get involved in this match? But I don't know. Curb stomp by Tyler Ace right in the middle of the ring.
I'm not exactly sure why the Outlaw is here, but it appeared as though he came from the parking lot straight into Drew Gessner's office. So oh, there's a Tyler Ace with a pin right there. Tyler Ace picks up a win over Carmelo Jay Stone. Kind of keep in mind, Ian, as we're calling this match, that you seem to be a click behind the live action.
Yeah.
I know you're sitting up in your studio here. We don't have the high-priced tech that a 3-dub would have, so there's a slight delay from what is going on live ringside here compared to what you're seeing up in the broadcast booth. Kind of keep that in mind as you're calling.
And Sander and the East Coast champ seems to want to come out here and join us on commentary. And if Sander wants to come out here, then by all means. But Sander, just be careful what you say around the Scottish Warrior. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, Ian, if you have a chance to go into the chat mode and bring Sander in here, you definitely can. I'm kind of afraid, as we were just saying, the equipment here in HWA, not the greatest and most expensive. I'm kind of afraid if I go that it'll cut me out.
I've asked one of the guys in the back to link Sander up, so we'll see what happens there.
All right, beautiful. Hopefully that works out. I'd love to once again have our new East Coast champion live mic'd up with us.
New Millennia. They seem to be on a tag team, I presume?
Yeah, definitely tag team action. New Millennia here has been on a tear. They are undefeated in HWA so far since their debut. These two gentlemen, they are managed by Matthew Parker.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. And we have the champ, the back of linked them in.
There we go. Sander Cool, the new East Coast champion, picking up a win. What the heck?
Wait, what?
This is Gonzo and Jason, formerly the Surplus Marines. Here is Parabellum back in the HWA. It's been years since I've seen these two in action.
Oh no. I feel sorry for the New Millennia. I have heard stories about these two guys, and they come out, they decimate, and they leave. So if I was New Millennia, I would be putting this match away early, or it's going to be a long night for them.
Very interested to see. Imagine these two have a lot of ring rust, I would imagine, after being out of action for a couple years. But I guess we're about to find out.
Yeah, they might have been out of action for a couple of years, but that sort of stopped them from training, getting in the ring, working on their timing and everything like that as a team. So I wouldn't be too quick to judge them right off the bat there, SBJ.
I know the two. There you go, Sander. Welcome back. I keep forgetting you there because I'm not used to having you mic'd up with me anymore. Take it away, champ.
Front face lock, but counter. Oh,
Jason with a huge slam here, trying to put the New Millennia away early, but no slouches of the New Millennia as he kicks out.
This is what I was afraid of for New Millennia, I'm sorry to say.
Three big boppers and a very technically sound MMA specialist in Gonzo here over in the Parabellum corner. As now looks like the action gonna be coming out here ringside as Jason delivers a right hook, sending, I believe this is Chase, out crashing onto the mat.
Just don't destroy our table and everything's fine. Okay, guys, just stay down there.
Agreed.
To be fair, Sandro, if that happens, then CFT has to pay our commissions, so...
What do you guys think of the new design here around our arena? You're seeing the, as we are honored to be part and supported by the EFED broadcast channel. If you haven't already, make sure you go over there and sub. But the EFED broadcast channel, that is members, the main members being 3Dub, New Breed, XVPW, and sponsored by the podcast of the Blacklist that'll be coming up very soon. And what a move there! Double T move by the New Millennia. I don't think I've seen a move like that. Both of them using that top rope to spring the body of Jason off it.
Problem is, though, they didn't follow up. They allowed attack to happen.
Speeding hot tag, getting Gonzo in there, taking on... I think this is Slater. I'm still trying to learn these New Millennia folks here. They're very new to the HWA, so I'm trying to make sure I get their names right. And we have John Awesome live on in the chat with us now.
Sander, can you hold the fort here at the table? I have to dash. Okay, thanks, bro.
Thank you for stepping in, Warrior.
No problem.
Thanks again, the Scottish Warrior. It's nice to have Ian back on commentary with me. It's been too long, my friend. Anytime you want to have your voice heard, make sure you let me know. And make sure you all who are watching, go check out Corey Hex, OEW. You'll see greats in the promo industry, such as Corey Heck himself, the Scottish Warrior, Jack Harvey, and many, many more. It's very odd hearing the word amateur when it comes to talking about Jack Harvey. And here's a belly-to-belly from the corner as Gonzo finds himself being tossed around the ring here. And, oh, Sander Cool. Now, Sander, if you want, you're going to have to go in there and invite him in. Jason tagged in now. The pair of Bellum, the former surplus Marines, trying to get their bearings here, shake off the ring rust. Sander Cool, it appears that CFT is saying that he cannot hear you. Make sure you have your party chat settings set to always allow there, my friend. I think someone may have been messing around with your mic pre-show. It'd be nice to have you and your opponent from last episode, John Awesome, see what you guys have to say to each other here. John Awesome live in the chat feed with us.
Alright, can anybody hear me now? Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Sander Cool's chatting a little bit. We're waiting for a response from our chat crew. There you go, Sander. Now they can hear you. And here's a 2 count.
See?
In the new Millennia, almost putting away Parabellum. And there ain't no rest for the wicked as Parabellum is getting pounded out here. New Millennia non-stop, showing zero respect for this legendary tag team as they are picking apart these legends.
Well, I can get that, but it seems CFT wants to join in, so I guess I'll have to do my job and just
Yo, Blazed Radio checking in. Thank you for your support as always, my friend. Make sure those of you who do not know Blazed, make sure you head on over to his channel, subscribe, and check out some of his videos. He's huge when it comes to supporting his fellow EFEDers. There's members from all across the industry showing up on his channel on a regular basis. A lot of people that all of you will probably recognize.
Well, Blaze Radio, welcome to the show as well. I just got heard that CFT is on his way here, sadly.
I'm kind of surprised to hear CFT willing to come on here in HWA, not being a big money program anymore, so I'm almost afraid to hear what Clearance has to say.
Well, as you always say, CFT and I did commentary for HWA for most of the time, so...
Shut up, Sander. No one wants to hear you. They want to hear
for
me.
Fuck's sake.
And here he is, Clearance Fletcher Townsend.
SBJ, it's been too long.
Hold on, Sander, you spilled my water. At least I still have my Black Rifle coffee here. I guess that'll have to do for this one.
You still drink?
Sorry, get SBJ's water.
Black Rifle coffee is what keeps me young, CFT.
It's doing such a great job, isn't it?
I'm thinking so. I'm feeling as young and as spry as ever. And oh, here's a heel lock by Gonzo, trying to put the new Millennia away via submission.
Come on.
Kicking out of it. CFT, you're a very wise man and well versed in all the teams that are around here. Do you know which of these two Millennia members is who? I know there's Chase and Slater, I believe, but I don't remember which is which. And here's a pin, and the new Millennia picks up a win over the clearly ring-rusty pair of Bellum. New Millennia continues to be on a tear here, still undefeated in the HWA since its relaunch.
And to answer your question, SPJ, I haven't seen the new Millennia before. This is my first time seeing them. We've never crossed paths.
Now they are out of the Matthew Parker camp. Both members actually born in Australia, but came over at an extremely young age. And proud, as you can see, they're flying the red, white, and blue USA all over their attire. Very proud of who they are and, you know, their newfound home here in America.
I see that.
All right.
I think
they won. They got the W.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, this is a little clip of earlier before the show. Little surprise for everyone.
Wait.
I know that, man. I know that, man.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh. It's the 3W.
CFT? No. No.
Indeed, I had a good discussion with one Michael Blaze earlier this evening before the show aired. There's a nice little clip of that. And yes, clearly Michael has agreed to at least one match here in the HWA. And it has to be at an upcoming pay-per-view.
Are you managing him again?
Michael Blaze? Well, you do know I oversee nowadays.
Careful with the chatter during these entrances, fellas, because your audio may be drowned out by the music. That being said, here is John Awesome coming to the ring. Now backing up his manager, his friend, his partner, Nightshade. And oh, she's being attacked by Nora Cool. This had to have been a setup. Sander coming ringside, taking the attention away, allowing his wife, Nora Cool, to attack Nightshade. Did you know this was going to happen, Sander?
She didn't tell me anything.
Sander, you had to have known this was going to happen.
How was I supposed?
You're a snake. In the grass.
Oh, so that's the snake himself. So that's the snake?
I'm not a snake.
Here's a colder side of the Cools, as we call it here in HWA.
I mean, Sander Cool will do anything to protect his sister wife, won't you?
Oh, shit.
Nora Cool and Nightshade still going at it. John Awesome. John Awesome not willing to put his hands on Nora to try to break this up. Nora Cool just beating down Nightshade. Nightshade coming out to have a match, and that match is not going to happen. Breaking this up now is the officials.
Your boy Max, the owner of Extreme Pro Wrestling. And this Sunday on the EFBC, we got Dylan Mason, and the topic on Sunday is going to be about egos and entitlement in EFED.
Indeed, folks, make sure you turn into the EFED broadcast channel here on YouTube. You will not want to miss this Sunday, as again they have on the panel a very special guest in Dylan Mason scheduled to be there. Nora and Sander having a discussion here beside me, kind of mic muted.
At least our mic is muted, I don't want to hear them. But I'm telling you, SPJ, I've told people for a long time that Sander Cool and Nora cannot be trusted.
Well, alright, she's good.
two-faced prick himself back on the line.
Listen here, you ungrateful prick. Do I need to tell SPJ what you did in NGW? Do I need to tell him?
TJ Hawkins set in action against another man who's coming back, making his way back to ring action. The mysterious Ray Dragon, another member of the Eric Willie camp.
All I'm gonna say this on it. What my wife does is her business. That's all I'm gonna say on it.
There indeed seems to be a much colder side of the Cools as of late. Sort of underhanded, almost CFT Townsend Enterprises type moves that the Cools have been pulling off here as of late to pick up that East Coast Championship now around the waist, or actually on the shoulder at the moment of Sander Cool.
I don't have a Dutch accent. I don't wear a crappy gold suit. That means
no, but you are one of the most crappiest persons alive. Just saying.
John Awesome, this is not Durgos.
Oh please, you bought it with underhand tactics.
Shut the hell up so I can do my job.
You shut the hell up, CFT. Please, can somebody please mute him? Please.
I'm here to do your job because you're not good enough to do your job. Okay? Anyway, if you've never seen Ray Dragon before, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you right now, you're in for a treat. High-flying, athletic competitor. I've been watching him for quite a few years.
And here we go, TJ Hawkins taking on Ray Dragon. Hawkins on a tear here also. He has been called the future of the EFED industry, sort of like a young John Cena, if you will, but with so much more attitude this man has.
Well, you see...
Go ahead, Sander. I'd like to hear what you have to say about this.
See, these two guys, they both have such a unique moveset and such a unique style that I can really see them take HWA to a whole new height. To levels that it may not even reach. They are...
What's going on here? A little cocky knee drop right there across the face of Ray Dragon. This young man, TJ Hawkins, very, very cocky. You see that in all of his matches. Takes a lot of time to gesture to the crowd and almost mock his opponents.
Well,
TJ, what did you have to say?
I admire that. TJ Hawkins, I mean, it's good to be cocky every now and then. It's good to assert your dominance over your opponent, and that was the perfect opportunity to do just that.
Well, I'm not saying... Well, you shouldn't be cocky all the time in the match. You gotta keep your eyes on your opponents. And you know that, CFT. You know that when you get too cocky, it might even cost you the match. You can tell from experience, don't you?
Ray Dragon now here mocking TJ Hawkins as he's trying to turn the tables. But it looks like Hawkins, the bigger, more powerful man here, showing off his advantage, and also very, very athletic is Mr. Hawkins. And what's he doing now here out on the apron, calling for Ray Dragon to get back to his feet? What's he going to pull here? Dragon back up. Oh, Dragon a little too far away apparently for Hawkins. Whatever he had planned, decided to jump back in there and deal some more damage instead. Kind of curious. This Hawkins likes to get himself on the apron, and it looks like he's going to try to pull that same move off again. What's he going to do here? Flipping over. Oh, springing himself off the top rope, delivering that European uppercut from the top rope. He loves that move. We've seen it time and time again from Hawkins over his last few matches here.
Nice, nice.
And look who's here. AWF Apex Wrestling Federation is here.
Apex Wrestling, thank you for checking in. Make sure you drop the name of who is on there representing Apex for you. Ray Dragon with a very athletic move, going for a pin. Clearly hasn't done enough damage to TJ.
And there you saw it, SPJ, what I was telling everyone about earlier. Ray Dragon, a high flyer.
It's nice to have you on here when I get mixed up and not calling the moves by the right technical name, so it's going to be good now and then to have your prowess and your knowledge back on the mic here with me.
Well, I mean, it has been a long time since we're all here on the mic.
As you can see there, a big decal from the Blacklist. That is James Black's podcast. And the tag below it being exclusively on the EFED broadcast channel. So make sure you jump in there. The EFED broadcast channel will be up and rolling little by little. It is gaining ground and adding more and more content from across the EFED world.
And if I may, SBJ, I would like to say I've talked to James Black about potentially being a guest on the Blacklist, and he said he would get me in there, so be on the lookout for that.
That would be a very interesting discussion. And here we go. TJ Hawkins puts away Ray Dragon. What a slam right there. The power of Hawkins, the young Hawkins, just a little too much for probably, again, the rusty returning Ray Dragon.
Ray Dragon hasn't competed in over a year.
Well, he still did very good.
I believe Ray Dragon went back to Mexico for a little bit.
He probably has a couple of matches there, too, probably, to get in shape for this match.
While we're looking at the highlights of that one, just wanted to remind you all as you're watching to make sure to hit that like button. Give us a thumbs up there. It helps go a long way to bringing in views. If you can collect some likes on here, a good like to view percentage can really drive up the amount of people that take a look at our shows. And remember, it gets your character in the eyes of fans as well. And your voice for guys like CFT and Sander and the Scottish Warrior that were on here with me earlier. Puts your name and your face and your character out there for the world to see. So hit that like button for us, folks. Here comes Mad Dog making his way out tonight. Mad Dog and Loki, both of these two choosing for some reason to not have music. I guess it's, all about business, and they don't want the music distracting them as Mad Dog makes his way into the ring first.
Well, I think maybe without music, they think they might be more focused on the match itself, to keep their minds on that match.
This is a submission matchup here.
I think they could be trying to psych one another out, if you get what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
Get each other in the zone, get each other in that frame of mind.
Exactly, playing exactly mind games on each other. See the first one who bites on.
Games on you all the time.
Oh right, yeah, like how that last one went. You mean?
Here
I'm gonna get
comes
you
the
on
rapping,
that. Right?
rushing space cowboy, Loki, making his way down, the Sambo specialist.
And that guy you were talking about earlier, the guy, what was his name? Eric Willie. He came from, Ray Dragon came from that camp. He's a huge fan of this Loki guy who comes from the Lee Jones camp.
Loki, a very interesting man, so to say.
He broke Dylan Mason. I saw that promo.
Exactly. He's the first one to truly break Dylan Mason.
This guy's on
Loki
a whole
seems
other
to
level.
have a problem with Jim Drama. Jim Drama making a return to the ring, and on his return match, Loki showing complete disrespect for him, coming out after Jim Drama won his match,
Correct me if
and
I'm
just
wrong.
attacking him for some reason.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Jim Drama's the one managed by 50 Cent, correct?
Indeed, absolutely.
No.
Well, I tell you right now, that's pretty much 50 Cent's net worth after all the drugs and after everything. So...
Sprinting in is Mad Dog, going for the attack. Countered is Loki for two big boppers. This one is starting off fast and furious.
This is my first time getting to see Loki up close and personal, so I'm going to be watching this one very carefully.
Loki, great, technically sound individual. These two going back and forth. I'm not very familiar with Mad Dog, but this man doesn't look like he's very technically skilled, but kind of proving that you can't necessarily judge a book by its cover all the time. And Loki with a running right hook, dropping Mad Dog. What a shot!
And what I was trying to ask a minute ago, what is it that Loki always says about himself in third person? He
Loki
trains,
now
he fights,
trying to put
wins.
this one away.
Yeah.
Mad Dog battling out of the submission. Looks like Apex Wrestling just says Shaw knows this guy. Shaw knows which guy.
Does he know Loki?
I'm pretty sure Shaw is my old enemy, Caleb Shaw.
Or does he mean Ryan Shaw?
Is that who we have? We have Caleb Shaw, the man with the iron fist. Is that who's on representing AWF? And look at this. Here's a lock. He's got the hooks in deep on Mad Dog. Loki puts this one away. Mad Dog tapping out to Loki. Pretty quick match right there, folks.
I guess we can insert the "you still got it" chants.
Well, apparently that's what the crowd is chanting, as you can hear it.
Loki picking up a quick win in his return match here at HWA.
He trains, he fights, he wins.
And he raps, and apparently he flies to outer space if you watch some of his older stuff.
And he wears a cowboy hat.
I think you're going to have to go to OEW's archives to see some of those epic promos with Loki alongside Corey Heck and others. And the Dragon Queen Fiona, very familiar with Loki. I think they got married at one point.
Yeah, that was a whole strange wedding, I heard.
And here we go, tonight's main event. We have Matt Eighthstar, who is undefeated in his return to the ring in HWA, taking on the man we were talking about earlier, Jim Drama.
Here we go. Let's see how this goes.
Here comes Eighthstar making his way down to the ring.
The former GM of 3-Dub. Placed by Russell Franchise.
Matt Eighthstar taking a break from being the general manager of 3-Dub, making his return.
3-Dub. SBJ, are you alright?
I had a mic cut out there for a second, I believe.
Will
someone
King give you brownies again?
I'm pretty sure that CFT cut off my volume on my mic right there at the worst second.
With those mic buttons.
I think Will King's giving him those cookies again.
Yeah, I think more likely if CFT is trying to sabotage the broadcast again.
Now, why would I do that, SBJ?
Well,
I saw your comments about the state of HWA. I saw your comments.
Well, I
sort
was
of
just
mocking us.
Before you got put on the EFED broadcast channel, you were on public access because you couldn't get a network television deal.
New Hampshire public access television, huh?
Hold on, I'll take this one.
No, it is Caleb Shaw, the man with the iron fist.
You should.
And look at this man, Jim Drama.
I obviously gotta say it. I'm going.
This is one of my all-time favorite promo artists. If you ever seen his stuff, he's always known for clanging and banging. His drama vision, putting the lights out of many competitors. And just like they say, twinkle, twinkle, baby, after he hits that drama vision, that's pretty much what his opponent is seeing. Just stars twinkling. And Matt Eighthstar, seeing if he can avoid it here tonight.
See, SPJ, I agree with John Awesome here. Damn it, CFD, don't sabotage. CFD, never sabotage the show, please.
Well, first off, quit accusing me of sabotage. I wouldn't do such a thing. That's stupid.
Sabotage and other sort of chaos caused by the likes of the last Villain Alive Rio and others. One of the primary reasons that we lost all our sponsorship, and it basically left us dangling in the hands.
You lost your sponsors because you went broke.
Due to the chaos caused by the likes of the last Villain Alive Rio and others.
What's next? You gonna blame Slick Rick for stealing the belt?
Well,
that was definitely another part of it.
Him to?
Another part of it. The sponsors and the shareholders feeling that there was no control here in HWA. A lot of those things happening, and they opted out and basically sold off their shares to Drew Gessner at a less than premium price. We'll just say that. And Drew left holding the reins here on a show that he just does not have really the time to run. That's why he's out there trying to find a new owner for us. Someone that can right this ship, and in the meantime has sort of left most control to myself.
No.
Someone with money, someone with power.
CFT? No.
I know what you're hinting at there, CFT. Matt Eighthstar showing that he still has some good strength as he just lifting up Jim Drama and slamming him down on his back.
Well, guys,
a former 3-dub world champion, if I remember correctly.
Yes, he was a former 3-dub champion. But also, AFW, Apex Wrestling Federation, rumor has it Shaw has left 3-dub.
Caleb Shaw and 3-dub have had a pretty rocky relationship basically since the day that what's going on here? Oh, nice neck breaker there. Since
devastating.
Definitely a great move right there. But as I was saying, Shaw and 3-dub had a very rocky relationship at best since the day Forged in Pain first went to 3-dub. What was it, 4 years ago now?
Maybe 4 years ago?
Something like that. But, very rocky relationship between Caleb Shaw and Matt Eighthstar and Drew Gessner. What's going on here? Jim Drama just throwing Matt Eighthstar from the turnbuckle, letting him crash his own weight, driving him down onto the floor below.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, SBJ. With Caleb Shaw's departure from 3-dub, that means there are no Forged in Pain members remaining in 3-dub full-time.
It would seem that way. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest, but it would seem that way.
I'm not sure either. I should check that out because if there are any
DTM is gone. Devil Dog doesn't wrestle there full time anymore.
I don't think Devil Dog wrestles anywhere anymore at this point.
I've seen him make a few appearances.
Every now and then he gets in the ring, but
I saw him in IWA not that long ago before he got released.
Exactly. That happened.
Devil Dog's had a lot of personal issues going on, and definitely over the last couple of years had a huge lack in focus in the ring. It's too bad, kind of a waste of a class A talent Devil Dog had, but outside ring stuff having a lot of effect of Devil Dog's in ring sort of record and showing here is now what. Watch out! Hold on, back up, everybody.
Oh.
Action back here in front of us.
Okay.
Get it back in the ring, gentlemen.
Okay, boys, we don't need any broken tape.
Shut up. I'm just waiting for Sander to shut up.
There you go. Take it down there. Keep an eye on 50 Cent. See if he gets involved here with this one. They sort of have Matt Eighthstar surrounded here. 50 Cent looks like he's going to stay out of this, apparently. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Is it 50? Is it 50?
I think it's 50.
I think it is 50.
I think it is 50, yeah. Well, from AFW, Apex Wrestling Federation, a little tight bit for SPJ. Caleb Shaw trained both men in New Millennia. So Caleb trained New Millennia.
And here goes Matt Eighthstar. The Eighthstar splash. This one is gonna be over. He connects it all. You can see 50 Cent cheering his man on, and there's a 3 count. No, he kicks out. He kicked out.
Oh
the referee said he kicked out.
No way.
Thought for sure Matt Eighthstar had a win there with that Eighthstar press. That Eighthstar splash, rather.
Yeah, good supply.
Matt Eighthstar now feeling it, think he has this one. He's all fired up and spine buster. Matt Eighthstar is all pumped up. In the corner goes Jim Drama. He is on the ropes. Matt Eighthstar all but has this one wrapped up. Up Drama catching the foot, and there's the power of Jim Drama trying to battle his way back in this one.
It looked like before that, when he went for the baseball slide drop kick, that Matt Eighthstar may have hurt himself.
Yeah, he missed it, I think. He missed the baseball drop kick.
Drama setting Eighthstar up in the corner. We know what's coming here. Here comes the Drama Vision. Drama Vision right here from Jim Drama and Matt Eighthstar. This has got to be it for the old man. But no, 2 count. Eighthstar kicking out at 2. The heart that Matt Eighthstar has put on, or has shown us in the last 2 matches here, just unmatched.
Come on, Matt. Come on. Keep fighting. Come on.
Now Drama gets him right back up in the other corner. Drama not wasting any time. Has Eighthstar back up in the other corner for another Drama Vision. That has got to be it.
This is it.
2 and 3, and Jim Drama picks up the win over Matt Eighthstar. Back-to-back Drama Vision.
And the streak of Matt Eighthstar comes to an end.
Indeed, Matt Eighthstar picking up a loss here in EHWA. A great effort,
well,
though.
Congrats to him.
Is that Nora?
No. Just talking to some crew.
Take a look at the highlights from this one. Great matchup. Here's a look at Matt Eighthstar. Eighthstar splash right there. I thought he had him.
That should have been it.
Can you stop?
That should have been it. How the hell did Drama continue?
I thought for sure the hand slapped a 3rd time right there, but apparently not. And here is the winning move right there. The second Drama Vision.
And that was just devastating. Coming off the middle rope.
Oh, yeah.
So much.
I still can't believe he survived. I still can't believe Matt Eighthstar didn't win this.
Jim Drama is just an unstoppable force, a hard man to beat. As I was asking earlier, how on earth can you stop Jim Drama?
Well, it seems that he cannot be stopped. But maybe somebody can stop him.
Matt Eighthstar gave it a hell of a try there.
Agreed. Definitely agreed. Matt Eighthstar tried his best to win this match. But sadly, it wasn't enough this time around. And another rumor, Shaw will only be seen in maybe 1, maybe 2 bets when 2K22 comes out.
I've seen Caleb Shaw talking with 3WA owner Jacob Justice not that long ago.
Oh, here we go. Let's see if we can keep John Awesome and Sander Cool away from each other. Sander, you just stay seated. Let this man have his moment.
I'm sitting here. I'm not doing anything.
Let the guy with the nice hair talk.
Oh, shut up.
Yes, Andrew, I don't think you realize.
John Awesome, a few words for Sander Cool, and then stares him down right here. Good show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, CFT. Thank you, Sander Cool, and thank the Scottish Warrior for jumping on here
John.
For a limited time before. Now, just Sander, sit back down. Sander, don't.
Right.
Okay, just let it go. Save it.
Right. You.
I told you all. I will say it again. Sander Cool is a two-faced SOB. He's a liar. If you saw my Facebook post recently, I showed a picture of a man called Big Money Sander, and this guy...
Big Money Sander? Is that Sander with the gold suit days?
Alright, I'm sitting down.
No, we're going there. What happened was, he was working for that, all-Dutch EFED UCW when he was Big Money Sander. No, I'm digging up the past.
A lot of great talent came from the UCW.
Sander Cool was a multi-millionaire, called himself Big Money Sander, but he got arrested for fraud and lost all of his money.
Is that a true story? I don't remember hearing that, Sander.
That's what Dylan Mason told me.
Then again,
part
Dylan
of a
Mason
made-for-TV
is a
special, maybe.
Also, apparently, according to Dylan Mason, he kidnapped a pirate princess from China. That's not a
CSWA checking in. I appreciate the support, James Sargent.
And the New Breed universe as well.
New Breed, MJ Jones. All these people checking in now at the end of the show. Make sure you head back and watch it from the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. Drop those likes here before you go back. It was a pretty entertaining show, I feel. But I know it's kind of at an odd time, kind of a random time slot today. But I just wanted to make sure we got the ad out there for the upcoming EFED broadcast channel, sort of a special event featuring Dylan Mason. Been talking about Dylan an awful lot tonight.
And I have a feeling their discussion is going to be directed towards me, talking about egos and entitlement.
Definitely, that is the topic, as we heard. Maximilian checked in with his commercial there in the middle of the show. Egos and entitlement in EFED being the panel topic for the podcast coming up this Sunday on the EFED broadcast channel. You definitely won't want to miss that. And simply the best, John Awesome, a member of the EFED broadcast channel as well, one of the core crew there, alongside New Breed owner MJ Jones, as we said earlier. So MJ, thank you for checking in, and I appreciate you allowing HWA and our clips and our shows to be shown and broadcast on the channel. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to turn it over to Sander Cool, our East Coast champion in CFT, to see if these two gentlemen have any more words on any upcoming events on shows that they would like to plug in on here.
Well, allow me to say something real quick. Sander, allow me to begin. Recently, I purchased an EFED company run by a man named Nick Plowden called NGW. Yes, and I purchased it.
You purchased NGW?
I purchased NGW just to be Sander Cole's boss, and also Andrew Webb, the GM of NGW, was in on it the entire time. And though he's not a member of Havoc, we kind of made him an honorary member of sorts. And also, if you're not watching 3WA Worldwide Wrestling All-Stars, well, why? Let's just put it this way. Havoc is the most unstoppable force in the EFED industry, and you saw one of my clients here earlier tonight, Michael Blaze, but on 3WA you can see them all. Michael Blaze, Dre Havoc, Noah Youngblood, let's see here, DTM, Ryan Steele, Jay Stone, Devin Wade. We've become an unstoppable force in EFED, and I can tell you right now, we're looking to grow. We've joined XCW, we've went to IWA, and I'll tell you this, Ryan Steele, the new IWA Universal Champion, becoming a 2-time Universal Champion in IWA, and also if you watched Alliance Pro Wrestling, though it just closed down, Ricky Armstrong's company, I won the APW World Championship from this man. I beat you. And,
after the match, I retained originally.
Either way, Havoc has 3 world championships. So good luck stopping us. And make sure you watch.
I heard that APW was actually purchased by one Jason Michaels. Is that true?
American
Yes.
Outlaw.
Yes.
And it's
Yeah,
been
the American Outlaw. Yeah.
It's been renamed Next Level Wrestling.
Next Level Wrestling, is that the channel that you can catch the action on YouTube as well?
Actually, if you go to the OXW network, I believe you can find it.
Yeah, OXW Network. See if I can confirm it's the
OXW Network. Jason Michaels brand over there. Make sure those listening, if you haven't already, check that out. Jason Michaels, the Outlaw, one of my recent favorites on the mic in promo. I would definitely love, if you watch this, Jason Michaels, the Outlaw, I'd love to have you mic'd up with us once again. It would be my pleasure to have you on as a guest. And we did indeed see, I just got confirmation that it was Jason Michaels who we saw walking from the parking garage straight into Drew Gessner's office here before the show started.
You know what I'm thinking?
Oh, no. Not this guy. I still hate the Outlaw for what he did at Starcade, powerbombing Ryan Steele through a catering table. That food was made by one of the greatest chefs in the world, Gordon Ramsay. It was meant to be eaten, not for Ryan Steele to get powerbombed through it.
I heard that Gordon Ramsay is actually a member of Havoc.
No, I can't right now. But we do have a honorary celebrity member. It's one of Michael Blaze and DTM's good friends, rapper Tom McDonald.
Oh, boy.
Oh, maybe we can work something out and get Tom McDonald to make an appearance here in HWA at some point.
All right. CFC, if you allow me to have the last word on this, there is a match coming also in NGW. It's going to be me versus this guy's honorary member, Andrew Webb, this upcoming September as well. Watch it on the NGW YouTube channel.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that being said, let's end the show here today at an extremely random broadcast time here for HWA. Thank you all for watching. Make sure before you log off to hit that like button for us. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to check out also the EFED broadcast channel. It'll be growing bigger and bigger, and we'll be offering the shows and showing support to many EFEDs out there, folks. So make sure you check that out. Stephen Benoit Jericho on behalf of the HWA signing off.